Some of the common pitfalls in IP are disclosing your invention too early, because a public disclosure can restrict or bar your filing options in different jurisdictions. In Canada and the US, you have a 1-year grace period to file after public disclosure, but that doesn't apply in many other jurisdictions, so you have to be aware of the risks involved in doing that. And another pitfall is also the fact that you need to clarify your ownership issues prior to filing and make sure that any contractors, for example, that you might have clear ownership rights assigned over for the IP. Patentable subject matter in Canada, an invention is defined as a new and useful art, a process, a machine, a manufacture, or a composition, and improvements to those can also be patented. And you have to make sure that your invention falls within one of those categories in order to qualify as patentable subject matter. Where the issues come up is if your invention falls into an abstract theorem or formula, and that therefore is excluded from patentability. And there's been a lot of recent cases in terms of Amazon, for example, in Canada, that discussed patentable subject matter, and you should discuss that with your patent agent if that's a concern.
When you speak to your patent agent about your invention, in terms of the technology, in terms of the specifics of what it does and how it does it and why it does it, and again, a little bit about what the value add is, because it really is something you want to encapsulate in terms of value. You really have to be very conscious and careful about what has occurred prior to filing the patent application, which of course is prior to talking to your patent agent, and make them fully aware of what you did or didn't do with respect to sharing information about your invention prior to filing the patent application.
In terms of managing costs, you want to make sure that you've drafted a proper patent application and that the claims have been supported in your description, and you've described your invention in a way to fully describe what your claim scope is. As well, you want to make sure that when you are making the decisions on where to file, that you keep a perspective on what your business needs are and which jurisdictions that applies to. That can help you minimize the cost of the different patent offices in that respect.